Okay.
Where are you off to? There's work to be done.
Okay, I need to.
Still have quite a good bit of jobs available.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
what is it?
Extra coin.
Um.
Do you have anything that I could use? Do let me know if you need anything.
Hey, Delvin. Um. Let me just quick save. I had to redo the.
Got lots of jobs available. I handle the... If break-ins are more your thing, go to... Sometimes we just like to remind the city that we mean business. Simple, right? Steal from anywhere in the hold, and you even get to keep everything you stole. So, you in? Now that's what I like to hear. Off you go.
And nope. Yep, that's a permanent bug. Negative
Jobs
to
available.
something.
Interested? Great. What do you want to do? We want to waylay a shipment on the way from this business without them even noticing anything went missing. Want the job? Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut and you'll do fine. Let me give you the details.
Okay, so we can get that job.
Ah, you're back.
Yeah, we're not. And we're not canonically doing numbers jobs anyway. Especially given the description of that particular one. Of course, it's like frickin'.
Before we get down to business, I've got something I need you to do.
Huh? What do you need?
Well, as you know, the guild's growing and things are looking up around here. The only thing we're lacking is a reliable way to transport our merchandise across Skyrim.
How can I help?
I'm not sure if you've noticed, but there are several Khajiit caravans that travel across the realm. They're shrewd traders and don't mind getting their hands dirty. I bartered with their leader, Rasad, on more than one occasion.
I'm gonna go talk to Rasad.
Actually, I want you to bring him something. You see, the caravans are notorious for transporting illegal substances. Present Rasad with this satchel of moon sugar, and I bet my last septim he'll make a deal. You'll find Rasad with his... If you're looking for extra work, talk... I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got. You'll find Rasad with his caravan group. Just don't do anything stupid when you get there.
I won't. Probably. Oh yeah, Vex. Where the heck is Vex? Vex, wake up!
For some work, or you
Wake
just
up!
gonna wander around all day? I bet you are. Sure. We're always looking to get our hands on items from all over Skyrim. How about this one? Good. Just remember the order. Do job first, get drunk second. Now take this and go.
Oh, good. That was...
Out
Okay.
with it. Time is money. Good. We could use the coin. The mark must have ticked off our client badly. He's impatient and keeps asking if the job's done. Can you get him off my back? Good. Here's what you need to do.
Alright, I need one more, at least one more job, maybe two.
Out with it. Time is money. Good. We could use the coin. I have just the place. The owner likes to stash some lovely trinkets in his strongbox like this beauty. Can you get it for us? Good.
Easy enough.
Here's what you need to do. Back with
Yeah,
good
I might
news,
just,
I trust? Got more than you can handle. I think we have a nice, wealthy home for you. Good. Just remember the order. Do job first, get drunk second. Now take this and go.
Okay, let's do another sweep. Because the Bedlam job is not available for whatever reason. Or isn't working. Fortunately, I think Woodhelm homes are generally a bit more spacious and so there's, I don't know. There's an own bed. Do we have our own? There we go. Yeah. Stop by the alchemist and see if we can find some invisibility potions or ingredients for invisibility potions. Let's stop at the white file and purely for business and nothing else. Once again, a reminder, Whimsy isn't doing probably about half the job she's doing. Canonically. In game, of course, she's doing them because we're grateful that we even have the ability to do multiple jobs at once with the mod we're using. But that said, half the jobs we're taking aren't ones that Whimsy would actually do. Let's just get this fast travel marker.
Baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Sorry, just thinking about my experiments.
Oh, she's still here. It's second one. Hello?
My mind is on my experiments today. What did you need?
You here for less? Take a look.
I think there's anything you can teach me at the stage. I mean, I guess he doesn't offer lessons.
Take a look.
Yeah, we're looking to buy mainly. Oh, we can also sell potentially. Water breathing, or enduring invisibility. We need to make some more. Also buy some chorus eggs. We have it.
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
You're having an arrow to the knee. I don't think we've heard that yet, which is kind of a miracle when you think about it.
Goodbye.
What was it you wanted?
I had expected Ysgramor's city.
I'm glad you're here with me.
I thought you expected me winners today to be. I'm glad you're here with me. That's a very.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Got a pretty full
Werewolf
stock
true.
of potions and
Tales
alchemy
are true.
goods. Good to see you again. Take a look. Goodbye then.
I'll do the sweep job first. Hello. Goodbye. Right.
Shh. Shouldn't we be quiet? What do you need? What now? Got it. I'm not going to do that for you.
I'm just...
Nothing else?
No one's in here. I don't think.
So what's next for our adventures? Let's make some more stories.
Thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind. I was wrong.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Are you playing hide and seek? Watch what you're doing.
Okay. I'm also kind of thinking this could be up to 4 negatives. Partly because the reward normally for completing this is kind of pathetic. It's just there's an inauguration ceremony for you becoming the leader of the Thieves Guild. And you also get a bunch of like...
Oh, it's you! I didn't expect to see you again.
Amarn?
Oh, it's you!
Yeah, but like catching up to...
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
The Grey Quarter is not much to look at now, but it wasn't always so bad.
Oh, it's you! I didn't expect to see you again.
At least you're still alive, that's something.
I count my blessings every day.
What are you doing here?
To stay alive. I think time's running out, though. I'm pretty sure the Thalmor know where I am. Maybe you can help me. You know, by way of making amends for getting me into this mess.
Will you help me? I'll do what I can to help you.
You will? Really? Well, okay. Here's the situation. I was trying to get to Morrowind. The Dunmer don't care much for the Thalmor, and I figured I'd be safe there. As safe as anywhere, that is. But there's a Khajiit hanging around the main gate. I didn't like the way he was looking at me. I'm sure he's Thalmor, just waiting for me to leave so he can follow me and kill me in a lonely place.
I'll take care of this assassin if that's what he is for you.
You'd be saving my life. Again. I know I probably seemed ungrateful. I've just been so scared. Expecting a knife at my throat any minute.
The new Nissus Corner Club. A bit eccentric, but I like that.
Need something?
I thought the Grey...
Yeah, we could also... The Fuse Guild could help you if you want. Especially after we do a few things around here.
The Corner Club's been filling up at night lately. I'll bet Elda up at Candlehearth...
What? Okay, guys, sneeze. Hey, bless me. Crap. So for one, I need to check what we're supposed to plant. Hopefully the fact that it's locked means she isn't even in there. So 1 carat emerald. It's a miscellaneous tab. I really invest in the lockpicking. I wonder what that will mean for my review, if I ever do it. I'm kind of laying some groundwork for it, obviously. I don't believe she's here. But yeah,
What is it? I saw.
it's the lockpicking portrait. So, in order to actually make lockpicking easier, you have to invest in perks. So you have novice, apprentice, adept, expert, and master. Now the design is actually kind of all right. The thing is, you have to invest perks, and if you get good enough, as a player at lockpicking, or have just enough lockpicks on you. Granted, the ability to craft lockpicks is a little OP, but I don't think it's part of the base game that I'm aware of. So that's going to be interesting. But even then, I think there usually is a point at which I'm not really wanting for lockpicks. And I kind of enjoy the challenge to some extent of picking more and more advanced locks. So I'm not sure if that's good or bad for the perk tree. The problem is the main line of it is just making it easier and easier, which probably should just come with leveling up. Granted, I think a lot of perks in this game are a matter of investing in a perk, like stealth. In order to actually get in better at stealth, you had to invest in perks in stealth. The same thing goes like for like armor. I think every skill has to one degree or another a perk that's just literally getting better at the skill. So haven't really invested anything into one-handed. Even though it's kind of her secondary attack strategy. See, I'm not sure about lockpicking if I would give any kind of negative to. It's just a matter of the way that the tree is structured. You had to like if you want the actual like neat perks, you had to invest into making lockpicking easier, which is a bit different from other trees. So that could be a negative, I guess. Because like for every other skill, there's the initial skill with ranks. Like here, haggling. You only need to, in order to unlock allure and bribery, all you have to do is invest in the initial skill. So if all you're really interested in is moving up the tree and getting the more interesting perks, well, cool, you can just invest one rank into the initial perk. Like here, Alchemist, I haven't really invested a lot into the base skill, as it were. So, but I've invested a couple points into like health potions and beneficial potions. So I think this might be better, although again, like they're kind of this is a bit of the probably foreshadowing in a way the problems they end up having with the skill trees in Fallout 4, which are very much worse than this. I talked about this. I think when I played it 5 years ago, probably or so. Um, but when I played Fallout 4, the biggest fault with Fallout 4 is, and its perk system, is that it's very rigid. There's no way to really bought in new perks without redesigning the entire perk system from the ground up. Which there are mods that do that. I believe they require the script extender, but there are mods that do that. But that's really the only way to have new perks because there's no room for new perks, literally because it's on a freaking grid. At least with this perk system, there's some creativity to some extent to try to organize the constellations a little bit, but here it really shows. because the actual design of it is like this should be just a perk with 5 ranks basically, one for novice picks, one for apprentice locks, one for expert, one for master, or even just lock picking in general is this % easier. And there are a lot of mods. I think maybe 1 or 2 different mods that offer alternatives. And I wonder if one of the alternatives is actually making this scene is evening things out by making the initial rank all about making lockpicking easier in general. Or again, just consolidating each of these individual perks into a single perk, with each rank making a particular type of lock easier to pick. Because, like, every other skill is, you know, improving your stealth, improving your light armor, improving your archery, improving your one-handed skill, two-handed, blocking, more effective, heavy armor, increases the armor rating in general. Smithing is a little different, but that's like, you know, it's a crafting skill, so it frickin' works. It's probably like the one part where like the exception makes sense. Yeah, new enchantments are twice as strong. Alterations. I assume there's ranks. Actually, that is different. I guess magic does work differently. Yeah. But that makes a degree of sense. And at least it's self-consistent. Like, every school of magic has a, it's also cool that, like, they have at the edge of each of, like, these is kind of a crossover skill. Because alchemy kind of goes into thief kind a little bit because you can make poisons, which is kind of, you know, a morally gray area of craft. And at the edge of the other side is light armor, which is what most, you know, roguish type characters would wear. So of course it's between the martial skills and, you know, warrior and thief skills. Like, that's just a neat little touch to. Like, and then enchanting is kind of between. It's also between a warrior and magic, because it's technically magical, but it also is like involves weapons and armor and things that can be useful to a warrior class, or really any class for that matter. But, you know, you might as well put it there.
Not like our cover to be blown.
Huh, just right across the street. Oh, these are. I think these are harder to do than or harder to pick the locks than in frickin' Solitude. I should be doing this more methodically. I thought so. So okay, so I did all 5 jobs. Pretty sure. I should also probably talk about the witches. They're just standing there waiting for me to. But it's also the most bugged quest line in the game, even with all the patches, both official and unofficial. I'm honestly not sure like what makes it so bugged to the point where like literally no one has been able to fix it. In over a decade. I'm not sure, but any Bethesda game that's actually um had a perspective element for um available without mods. which is kind of weird given how like well the joy of perspective works. I mean, I know it requires a bit of extra work, but like if a modder can do it in their spare time and do it well.
I wonder if merchants profit from dealing with you or not. If not, I say we hit Bellathor's.
Pull up a seat. Have a drink.
Back with good news. Here's your
Way to
gold.
sleep.
Try not to spend it all in one place. You did
Way
the
to
job
chill.
and you did it clean. That's all we ever ask. Enjoy the gold.
Way the
Amazing
burglary.
what people leave laying around for us to take, isn't it? You
So
did
leave
the
the
job
heist.
and you did it clean. That's all we ever ask. Enjoy the gold. Hey,
Thank
I
you.
still have plenty of work to do. Here.
Yeah, I
Things are
have
looking
no
up
incentive to
around
do
the
any more of
place.
it, so
Couldn't have
Play the
done it
number
better
job.
myself. Here's your coin.
have somebody special for me, Delvin?
Never thought I'd see the guild this way ever again. The place is greater than what it used to be when Gallus was running the show. Contacts are springing up all over, and I've got young footpads beating down the door to join up. I've got one last special request of you. Finish this one, and all of Skyrim's ours for the taking.
So it's a special
Got word
request.
from Torsten Cruelty in Windhelm that a rival guild is trying to get itself started. Not only that, but they're giving us thieves a bad name by murdering their marks. Get over there and see what you can do.
It might as well be a bandit at that point.
There's plenty more work for the likes of you.
I think we're getting enough of a rep that we can actually not take work and they'll not complain about it. Like, there's more work if you want it. But if you don't want it, that's okay too. That would probably actually be what my character would say if I had a feels good for good guys character who offers a set of explicitly chaotic good quest types.
Here, I hope you like it.
Oh, what did? Are you trying to say something? Oh, it's Magica. Are you trying to say I'm not potent enough? I'm not even sure what that means. In this particular
They used to call
context.
this city the City of Kings, in my books anyway. I wonder how Windhelm looked back in my time.
Hey,
Cruel seas have been sailors for generations. In truth, I regret not following in the footsteps of my ancestors.
Adele Mallory said you... Mallory? Mallory said you had a job for me.
My daughter Fiotli. She was murdered a few months ago. Left her laying on the ground in a pool of her own blood. I assumed they were after her valuables. She always wore far too much jewelry in public. Then I told her it'd be the death of her. I never thought.
I'm sure it wasn't anyone from the guild.
No need to explain. I'm well aware of your guild's methods. Took me weeks, but I finally tracked down to kill her. A bloody Altmer at that. Can you imagine?
What happened to
Let's
him?
just say I'm a firm believer in an eye for an eye and leave it at that. He fancied himself a thief in some sort of new guild forming around here. Gave me some valuable information before, well, you know.
What exactly do you need me to do then?
Well, like I told Delvin, I think we can help each other. You recover what I'm looking for, and take out a rival guild in the process.
And it took from wherever, I assume.
Exactly. One of the
Your
pieces
daughter.
stolen from her was a silver locket. A Cruel Sea family heirloom. I want it back.
So where do I begin?
The only name I have is Naranya. Has a house right here in Windhelm. That's where you should begin looking. I should have been an adventurer like you instead of a farmer.
But you took an heir to the knee, I understand.
Need something?
Yes, can I help you with something?
Heard about Fiatly?
Fiotli.
Fiotli.
Where have I heard that name? Oh, of course, the poor girl who was murdered. Such a beautiful young thing. A tragedy, to be certain.
Yeah, you can drop the act, I know you're involved.
How dare you? You're accusing me of taking part in such a heinous act? I should have you arrested for even suggesting such a thing.
You gotta be a decent thief, but you're an awful actor, and I usually don't even pick up on these things, so...
Now, just a moment. Let's think about this, you know, discuss it like two rational people.
I'm listening.
Look, I had no choice. They're crazy. I could be killed.
Who's crazy?
It's a guild of Ultima Thieves. They call themselves the Somerset Shadows. Their leader, Linway, he's the worst of the lot. He steals valuables from the dead.
You mean he murders his marks?
No, Linway prefers stealing from the deceased. Digs up the corpses, breaks into the Hall of the Dead. He even stole that locket right off that poor murdered girl's body. Or what was left of it.
How'd you get involved?
I used to fence for the Thieves Guild in Skyrim a long time ago. When Linway moved into the area, he contacted me and said if I didn't fence for them, he'd kill me.
Well, tell me what he's hiding.
If I tell you, you need to promise not to kill me. I'd prove to be quite an asset to the Thieves Guild. I'm one of the best fencers in Skyrim.
Hey, that's not our way. In general.
Linway is holed up in a place called Uttering Hills Cave. He's got his entire guild there, so be careful. After you're done with all this, come back anytime and I'll make good on my end of the bargain. I'm sorry I misled you. Return when this is over and we'll talk about my involvement in the Thieves Guild.
Farm work is hard.
And you got another time for the force. These people are probably all volunteers. Therefore, acceptable targets. Even with a 2D map, I just think there's some way to fix the floating icons. That's right there.
The smell here. Let's try to handle this quickly.
Rana? Nightshade? I was in trouble with Nightshade.
Who's there? Get back here.
It's probably closer to Gallows Rock than I actually see it, but probably just being detected by my horse.
Good night.
What? The heck? Freaking kidding me.
I'm calling it. This one's in the back.
Now that I'm human again, shouldn't you know not to take me out on late night escapades? I'm tired.
Hmm.
Rocks and valleys, crevices and hiding places. This is the kind of place where hermits and fanatics dwell. You'd fit right in. I'm kidding.
I want to briefly to the same place. I mean, it might not. Not really up to me. Full set. Yep. It is a trophy. Okay. Yep. Even its natural caverns tend to be designed the exact same way for some reason. Now, other character, a thought that just occurred to me recently is that I'm kind of wanting to sort of. Just when we're talking out of character. Um, Expand the Whimsy brand, as it were. One thing I definitely want to try and do.
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time in caves already.
One thing I've been planning on doing is, Whimsy isn't always going to be a Khajiit. Obviously. Because very few games have a cat girl, thing, but like just the general character and personality of Whimsy. So Outer Worlds is definitely something I want to try and do. And then one thing that could be interesting, I'm not sure how much so. I can't remember if I've actually bought the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, but it could be interesting to roleplay Whimsy in that, just in that situation. With like one-sided, obviously one-sided interaction with the narrator. I could attempt a pre-recorded format for that.
Who's there?
Oh, for frick's sake, why am I not sneaking anymore? So run up. So what? Get the hell over here! We're sneaking! Why the hell am I not sneaking? I'm redoing this whole damn thing. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been freaking talking about out of character things, then suddenly I start acting out of character. How about the other one? I thought they phased out of reality.
Rocks and valleys.
Oh, they're just blending into the rock.
Crevices and hiding places. This is the kind of place where hermits and fanatics dwell. You fit right in. I'm kidding.
You have the same freaking dialogue.
Is someone there? Over here. We got ourselves a hero. You can't beat me.
What?
Who's there?
How the frick did they see us?
Who's there? There you are.
We ran into the same frickin' situation that we frickin'. What? Why is everyone trying to kill us?
That's enough out of you.
That's probably even the less than them. That's a terrible way to. In our damn run.
The dark.
That is awful design there.
But I've spent more than my time in caves already.
We've maxed out our Oh, it's because we were doing alchemy. And it automatically takes us to that state. Why can't we sneakily... Why can't we do sneaky alchemy? What's this even here for? Do we have a torch? Oh, I can't actually do that with this. That's freaking weird. We could do it with the beehives. Burn, baby, burn! That should be cool if we could just throw all the candles into the... We could also use our fire breath, probably. I probably already have that. So there's no shortcut back, I take it? That kind of sucks. Okay, so these are just... They don't have a poop bucket in there. What kind of animals are these guys? Or were. Good thing we killed them. What kind of monster locks someone up without a poop bucket? I wish there was a way to... I mean, there might be a way. Like on YouTube to have someone, like, clip their favorite moments. So like make some YouTube shorts out of it or something. Hey.
The cruel seas have been sailors for generations. In
That
truth, I
Fiatli is
regret not-
locket.
It pains me to see this locket. To be reminded of Fiatli once more, but I'm glad it's
Fiatli.
back where it belongs. Told Delvin that if he
Whatever.
still desires
Let's
to
call the
have
whole
my
thing off.
support for the Thieves Guild in Windhelm, he's got it. I should have been an adventurer like you instead of a farmer.
We should have maybe 3 extra quests. One to just a ceremony and one to wreck Maven shit, and then one to
These people seem nervous, which
free our
makes
soul.
me nervous.
And the soul freeing part may or may not be a canonical depending on how much I like it. Like if it makes for an interesting enough story to make me hey, what's everyone here for?
Well, my friend, the time's come to make it official. It's time to become our guild master. Don't worry. I promise this will be short and sweet. If you'll just meet us in the center of the cistern room, we can begin.
Alright then. Ah! She's a floating head! Ah!
So, what do you want to talk about?
Oh?
What would you like me to wear, love?
I trust you have a good taste in wardrobe.
Is this like a okay.
Rian.
That was really weird. I'll just go into immersion mode here. Really, you're just gonna openly wear the whatever.
Look, I've never been good at these things, so I'm just gonna keep it short. Being guildmaster means more than just getting a cut of all the loot. It's about being a leader and keeping this rabble in order. With that in mind, I propose that the position of guildmaster should be yours. Delvin?
Agreed.
Thanks.
Sure, why not?
Carlia?
Absolutely.
Everyone is in agreement. So all I can do now is name you Guildmaster, and wish you good fortune and long life. Now everyone, get back to work.
So now the pupil is the master, eh? Good show.
You need anything, anything at all, don't hesitate to
There's
ask.
nothing else to it.
Well, that's it. Sorry if it isn't the ceremony you were hoping for, but we're not exactly known for throwing our coin around. After we're done, head over to Tanelia, and she'll set you up with your Guildmaster armor. Oh, and one last thing. Here, I want you to take this. It's sort of a tradition around here.
How's the guild doing?
Look around you. Have you? With Mercer Frega, I couldn't be more proud to be part of the Thieves Guild, or its new Guildmaster.
Congratulations. From a lowly pickpocket, you've become the Guild Master of the Thieves Guild. And what's this? You have a new amulet? The Amulet of Articulation. Huh. It allows you to persuade almost anybody. Wow. Looks like you might not need my charm spells after all.
Thank you, Serana. Also trying to find a way to undo my service for Nocturnal.
Yes. We need to do our research. Simply renouncing your vows might get both you and your family in hot waters.
Our
Just
family.
look at what happened with Mercer. That's why we have to approach this with the utmost of caution. We don't want to screw this up.
You
Sure.
betray me?
In which skill?
I need some more points in
All right,
light
then.
armor.
Let's begin.
I mean...
I can't think of a better person for the job, Nightingale.
How big's bit about that Mercer's
I'm
gone?
feeling a sense of inner peace. Something I haven't felt in a very long time. Instead of being clouded with thoughts of revenge and retribution, I feel only serenity and fulfillment. Of course, I've been also dabbling in my old pastimes as well. Take a look around, and feel free to share the fruits of my labor.
The secrecy of a
I think by
Nightingale's.
now, most within the guild are well aware of what transpired between Mercer Frey and ourselves. The notion that the Nightingales are a fictive group has long since passed. If you wish to wear your Nightingale armor within the guild, I'm certain that no one would give it a second thought. It was good speaking with you again.
So now the pupil is the master, eh? Good show.
Finish a special Wilhelm job.
Torsten was gratified the death of his daughter was avenged, and the heirloom was returned. At this very moment, he's laying the groundwork for the guild to re-establish itself in Windhelm. Burning that banner was a nice touch too. Should send a clear message to the Somerset Shadows that we're a force to be reckoned with. The guild's at full strength, and we have you to thank for it. We've had our share of dark times, and now they seem like a distant memory. I'm gonna tell you something you'll never hear me say again. And if you tell anyone I told you, I'll deny it. When you walk through the guild, don't be ashamed to hold your head high, 'cause you're the best damn thief in the place. Find me if you're ever looking for some extra coin.
Here's to a long and prosperous future. May the guild last another 100 years.
You said you had something for me?
Yes, and I'm more than happy to give it to you. I mean, look at this place. I've never seen so much wealth down here. You've made us all rich. Here you go. Should fit you like a glove, boss. You'll find Rasad with his caravan group. Just don't do anything stupid when you get there.
Wait until the right time to handle Maven. Well, when's the right friggin' time?
Our guild master graces me with a visit.
Always a pleasure, boss. What can I do for you? The only way this guild's going to continue to grow is by taking
Our guild
extra
master graces me with a visit. What can I do for you? You've already learned all I can teach you. You think you're finished? I've got plenty more where that
Well,
came
that's
from.
stupid.
Yes, lass. Did you need something?
Okay, how are we
It's
doing?
as if the merchandise and coin is simply falling from the sky. Vex and Delvin are having to turn clients away at this point. It's almost impossible to keep up. Don't forget to check your tribute chest once in a while. As Guildmaster, you're getting a significant cut of the spoils.
I'm guessing we'll get a note. How's the guild doing?
Good look around you. With Merciful, I couldn't be more proud to be part of the Thieves Guild, or of its new Guildmaster.
Can I interest you? Take a look.
Just have it.
Safe travels.
I should take this coin first. Nothing you can do about it.
Take a look. Mm-hmm.
Might as well exit for this the right way. It would be interesting if Serana actually has like radiant dialogue about the this extra quest that we're supposed to get at some point.
jewelry here.
What in the name of oblivion do you want?
Boethia.
And you think that I care? Interesting. Looking
Not
to stay
that
alive?
you ever needed
Why take
to.
a chance?
Maybe you might care when you've been deposed and are now begging on the streets. Boethia can do that.
Out of my way,
Jewelry with
filthy
legendary Argonian
I think I
craftsmanship.
like her. And relax. I have a feeling she might be a bit fond of me as well. Something to do with her fondness for strength and power, I feel.
By the gods. A dragon's been sighted just south of the city, flying around Lost Tongue Overlook.
Okay.
Damn faithless Imperials.
Hello, friend. Take a look.
It's a skill bullied, courtesy of the Thieves Guild.
There's nothing more I can teach you. Return anytime. You're quite welcome here.
It's so good to see you again.
Is that like a miscellaneous quest? I think I'm gonna do this one first.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
If I don't get like a courier, then I'm gonna have to actually look up the Thieves Guild for good guys and like, okay, what else am I supposed to do? Someone supposed to speak with, or am I supposed to take even more freaking jobs?
I had expected.
Ability. Where the heck is this assassin supposed to be? Why's they're supposed to be here?
Grimoire City to be bigger.
He just up and vanished. I think Malmorn is actually being he's actually being paranoid now. Wait. Huh? I think this is potentially glitched. I'm just gonna wait until morning or something. I gotta look at the Falmer. Also, make sure my Wi-Fi is actually properly working. Yep, I'm connected via internet because I don't know. Let's see here. I didn't remember how it was spelled properly. Okay. Do I need to wait for the caravan to be here? And sometimes the caravan will just never be here. Which is freaking dumb. Also, how is this not fixed by the unofficial Skyrim patch?
White Ro- It's truly a curious city. It feels so open.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to
something?
solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
Hey, that's that camp out there.
What do you want?
Need something? You approach as if you know us, stranger. Who are you, and what do you want?
Bring an offer from the Thieves
Yes,
Guild.
I've heard the guild is rising back to power. An alliance would be most beneficial to both parties. I will consider the offer, but I'll have to discuss it with the other caravans.
Is this supposed to sweeten the deal?
Ah, moon sugar. I could smell it on you. I am pleased with this offer, and accept. Take my word to the
Not sure if we do
leaders
that
of the guild
canonically.
and tell them we look forward to a prosperous and profitable future. If you happen upon any of our caravans in your travels, we'd also be more than willing to pay you a fair sum for any of your stolen goods.
Also, here's money for you to stop selling drugs.
Give my regards to Tonilia. Tell her I'll contact her soon.
Wow. The soil here really is fertile. I mean, look at the yield of this farm.
Check the Windhelm stables again.
Oh, pardon me. Was I in your way? I hope someday we'll get to know each other better. Sometimes the difference between life and death
Sorry.
is a swift steed.
He's still not here.
food. I just can't stop thinking about food. Decadent sweet rolls, pies, pheasant roasts.
Still learning the ropes, but I'll get the hang of it. Huh?
Yeah, I don't freaking know. Freaking weird.
Always a pleasure, boss. What can I do for you?
If you're looking for extra work, talk to Vex or Delvin. They'll fix you up.
Before you go to bed, I have a
Stick to the rules and you'll end up rich.
Yeah,
video for thought.
I'll contact some of my people and have them prepare some shipments right away. Good job. Here, let me give you something for all the legwork.
Well, you
provide
can
other
always
services?
speak to Delvin or Vex. Or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Neruin, and Vipper can give you a leg up on that.
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them.
Anything you need done around here?
Now that you... I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd taste in literature. Looking for some particular books.
What books are they?
They're the ravings of a madman, a wizard named Arundel, and his peculiar cravings. It's said to be spread across 4 volumes, and very hard to come by. My client is offering quite a reward for them, which I'd split with you.
Split them
Then
for
we
you?
have a deal. In his later years, Arundel moved into some ice caves known as Ingvild. He preferred the solitude in which to perform his experiments.
I think a home here in the rat ways.
There's a house available, right? Wonderful. Here is the key to your new home. Mm-hmm.
Huh. Here's one of the new houses.
Now that I'm human again. Shouldn't you know not to take me out on late-night escapades? I'm tired.
Things are looking up around here, lass.
Do you have anything for me?
Good to see you, lass. How are things? Things are looking up around here, lass.
You sure use a warm bed right about now?
What do you want?
I'm staying out of this. Gods, another fight.
What happened?
Okay, what happened?
Hey, you mix potions, right? Can you brew me an ale? The Imperialists think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
You want to talk to me? Okay.
You were part of a bandit clan?
I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans. But it was always about the killing for them.
Not for you?
Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed.
What
We
changed?
raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and the children. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest.
Ever had to do that before?
No, we usually let them go. I refused to do it, and Garthek ordered the clan to kill me as well. Luckily, I had made some friends with the clan who immediately sided with me. We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, those of us that remained simply went our separate ways.
Garthek?
I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan. Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like I did. Always a pleasure.
What's on your mind?
Hey, you can't train me to
You've
do better
already
archery.
learned all I can teach you.
Okay.
If you ever need more practice with the bow, just grab me.
Help! Train me! Oh, you meant figuratively, sorry. This isn't a physics object? Isn't like Oblivion where we have chains that we can randomly interact with? Ah. Hey. I put my nightingale. Armor here too eventually. Maybe. Okay. Let's try one more time to find the assassin.
Interest you in some marksman training?
You said you can't have anything else to teach me. Okay. Huh? The friggin' hell? Not taking me to the right page. Yeah. But he's not there. But he's not there. I don't see him there. I do not see a Khajiit in the spot. Okay.
I had expected Ysgramor's city to be bigger.
I just have to wait for the caravan to show up.
I hope someday we'll get to know each other better.
I should have had the marker on Rasad still.
Horses, all day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
Crap. I'm having two problems so far.
I'm glad you're here with me.
Well, if it's still not here, I'm probably going to just give up on the quest. Or use a console command or something. I don't know.
I'm calling it. This one's pretty bad.
Somebody help!
Oh! Ah! Oh. Apparently I killed the dragon took care of the assassin.
Die!
In my years, I have never seen such a thing.
Wait, does I have a note? Poison.
Maybe dead now.
I should have targeted Boss Male because my Malmor and believed to be working for the Blaze, so approach with caution. He's made inside knowledge of our procedures, so he'll be warier than usual. Malmor is not his real name. He's now been identified as the proprietor of a family of traders who are all believed to have died in a fire in Falanesti. Do not risk him evading us. He's likely trying to leave Skyrim. Make sure of your kill and do not implicate us. Oh, that's our assassin.
Where did it come?
How convenient. I didn't even have to do it myself.
I never would have believed
Wares
I hadn't seen it with my own
all
eyes.
for sale at fair prices.
Hey, love, I have something for you.
I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
I'm glad you're here.
Love you, but I need you to.
What would you like to store? Okay. I had expect.
Well, the caravan was over that way, and I just didn't.
Yes.
Because the
Got something
quest
for just
arrow
about
is
everybody in here.
buggy, I
Give a
guess.
holler if you have any questions. Hello, and oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Here's take it for all the gold that you have currently. Thank you.
Farewell.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind. I was wrong.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat.
So Malborn.
Great quarter is not much to look at.
No,
now.
Malborn.
Always
Good
so
morning.
bad.
I have bad news and good news. The bad news is I didn't take care of your assassin. The good news is a dragon took care of your assassin. Either way, he's dead. It is safe to leave Windhelm.
That's great news. I better go, right now, before they find me again. This is my chance. Thank you. Here. I stole a lot from the Thalmor over the years. You may as well have some of it.
It was a pleasure.
There's someone else we could have freed from the embassy. It would have been with him.
Khajiit?
The name's Whimsy. Well, there's a consequence to configure the options, apparently. Apparently they didn't, like, update the, Man, what the friggin' heck? No. What the hell? Why are you friggin' dancing around the damn page? Sorry, this is like just... I'm trying to... Ugh! Apparently there's a option... A feature's currently being worked on. Apparently. Focus guild jobs solely on rich homes and businesses. It's actually a good feature to have. I still don't understand how to get... I don't frickin' know. I need to... If my phone does not like me. Honor among thieves fix? I don't know what this is actually fixing. When is the right time? Huh? My phone just ran. Apparently, there's no. Even though the freaking. Oh, this is freaking comments. The comment may no longer be here, or may no longer be on this particular page. Damn it! I might just have to look this up on my own while I'm not streaming, because this is so freaking stupid. I'll probably do this sometime tomorrow. I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. But anyway, there's a bunch of things you can do. It'll take a few seconds of your time, as well as other things that are a bit more involved. But of course, that's all entirely up to you, and regardless of what you decide, I thank you very much for watching.